start at B and go to the end?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so we have a little bit more time. So,
How much?
okay, so
What did you say?
they're holding them back a little longer. So let's
The whole thing.
Whole thing.
Whole thing, all repeats?
No repeats.
No repeats.
Okay.
Whole thing, no repeats.
No repeats. Straight down.
Okay, B flat tuning sequence.
So one more. We're done. Okay.
Thank you.
It's fine with me.
Neat.
There we go. All right. Pomp and circumstance.
What's that?
5 minutes more.
I think it's good that you set it up. Okay. It's a good sound noise. Then I try and match you, and that's how it goes.
Yeah, I don't like playing with Moser anyways.
We do a similar thing at Baylor, and like I'm a quintet versus full choir. We trade off, and one time I started off, and it just didn't sound. And it was like bass trombone sound, like kind of okay, but not really. But then when Keith tuba came in, and like, I think we need some.
Good morning to family and friends of today's graduates. Welcome to Texas A&M University Commerce and commencement exercises for the College of Business, College of Humanities, Social Sciences and Arts, College of Science and Engineering, College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, and the College of Education and Human Services. Now, will you please rise for the academic procession?
Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark Rudin, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as the president of Texas A&M University Commerce. It is my pleasure, on behalf of our students, staff, and faculty and alumni in the Texas A&M University system, to welcome each of you to this commencement ceremony. I extend an especially warm welcome to the families and friends of our graduates attending this important event, as well as those from around the world watching via webcast. Please remain standing and join Dr. Brock Johnson, Assistant Professor of Music, as he leads us in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Dr. Johnson, thank you very much. You may be seated. The ceremonial mace you see on the platform is a gift from the faculty presented to the university on the occasion of its centennial in 1989. The mace is used in academic processions to represent the high esteem we attach to our founding values expressed by Professor Mayo more than a century ago. Ceaseless industry, fearless investigation, unfettered thought, and unselfish service to others. I would like to thank Dr. Stephen Starnes, Associate Professor of Chemistry and President of the Faculty Senate, for bearing the mace. Dr. Starnes. Today we are pleased to have Mr. Nim Kidd, Vice Chancellor for Disaster and Emergency Services for the Texas A&M University system, with us today. In addition to his duties as Vice Chancellor, Mr. Kidd is Chief of the Texas Division of Emergency Management, a position he has held for 9 years. In this capacity, he is responsible for the state's emergency preparedness, response, recovery, and mitigation activities that could impact over 27 million Texans. He is a certified emergency manager, as well as a Texas Master Firefighter, and holds hazardous materials and emergency medical technician certifications. Prior to becoming chief of the Texas Division of Emergency Management, Mr. Kidd served in various capacities with the San Antonio Fire Department, working his way up to district fire chief and city emergency manager before leaving the department in 2014. He has a master's degree in public administration from Texas State University and a bachelor's of applied arts and sciences degree from A&M Commerce. Nice. Please help me welcome our alumnus, Vice Chancellor Nim Kidd, to bring greetings from the A&M system and authorize conferral of degrees. Mr. Kidd.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh, hey, it's good to hear y'all out there. Dr. Rudin, thank you again. Mr. Wheeler, thank you for being here. Faculty, colleagues, distinguished guests, family members, friends, and most importantly, today's graduates of Texas A&M University Commerce. Welcome. I'm honored to be here with you today and bring greetings on behalf of the entire Texas A&M University system. Today is a special day as you prepare to walk across this stage. While none of us know what your future holds, I do know that you will be well prepared for what lies ahead, thanks to your family and this university. The Texas A&M University system and its members have been dedicated to improving the lives of Texans through teaching, research, and service for more than 140 years. We challenge you to see your accomplishment today as a charge to carry our mission forward and a proud legacy of impacting the lives of Texans. Do not take this responsibility lightly. Continue your commitment to a lifetime of learning and maintain dedication to leadership and the greater good. We will all be watching your future successes. To each of you, we in the Texas A&M University system say congratulations. We wish you good fortune, happiness, and success. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you again, Mr. Kidd. It's always a pleasure to have you on our campus. The earning of a degree is a significant achievement in the life of an individual. We are pleased today to confer graduate degrees upon 257 candidates in the ceremony, and throughout the weekend, a total of 494 degrees in 2 ceremonies. Actually, we'll only be conferring undergraduates today. The commencement ceremony is also an important event in the life of a university. Of special importance to the vitality of any great university are its alumni, especially those individuals who celebrate the pursuit of excellence through their lifelong loyalty to their alma mater. Mr. Gerald Dietz, president of the Texas A&M University Commerce Alumni Association Board of Directors, is such an individual. Mr. Dietz, I invite you to bring greetings to these newest alumni of the A&M Commerce on behalf of their Alumni Association.
Welcome. Graduates, I'm happy to welcome you to the Fellowship of Alumni who have been graduating from this great university for 125 years. Congratulations again. First, take a deep breath. Understand that some of you are anxious today, but this is an exciting time. I'm excited you'll be moving to your next opportunity. Are you excited about graduating? Come on. I know your parents are. I have a gift for you today. Because of your hard work, we're going to give you a gift. The Alumni Association wants to be sure there is not a break in your connection to this university. As you move on, you will receive your first year's membership in the Alumni Association as a free gift from us. Free? Did you hear? Free? Okay. We will mail your membership information to the same address you get your certificate. By staying connected through the university to the Alumni Association, you will be able to keep up with what's going on. This university is growing and fast, and you need to stay in touch. You'll also be able to keep track of your fellow alumni. As the newest member of our Alumni Association, we want you to join us in a reception after the ceremonies in the Alumni Association. Hopefully you all know where that is. We will also have refreshments and another gift for you. If anyone would like to, if you'll go out the back of the Alumni Association, you'll see our brick garden. If anyone would like to have a brick in place by the time of homecoming, you'll be able to order one at the reception, okay? We wish you great success as you move forward. If there's any way the Alumni Association can help you, please reach out to us. This is where you reach out to, right there, see? All right. Again, congratulations.
Mr. Dietz, thank you so much, and thanks to all the alums that have given so much to our university. Now I ask Ms. Alicia Curran, Vice President for Business and Administration, to introduce our commencement speaker.
Good morning, everyone. It is my great honor to introduce our speaker for this ceremony, Mr. Scott Wheeler. Scott Wheeler is a proud Texas A&M University Commerce graduate, earning a Bachelor of Science in Psychology and Radio Television in 1980. In 1985, he graduated from Southern Methodist University's Cox School of Business with a Master of Business Administration. At A&M Commerce, Mr. Wheeler currently serves as an adjunct faculty member in the Department of Economics and Finance, as well as on the advisory board for the College of Business. Mr. Wheeler is president and board member of Dasky Incorporated, the largest flatbed and open-deck transportation provider in North America. He began his business career at the Beltway Companies, where he served as an accounting manager, then controller, rising to the position of Vice President of Business Management. After serving at Beltway for 13 years, he was named CFO at Malibu Entertainment. He later worked in accounting and finance at VCFO and OneSource Virtual. In 2012, he was hired at Dasky Incorporated as CFO. Currently, Mr. Wheeler serves on the board of directors for EVO Transportation and Energy Services. He has served on numerous boards, including the Dallas Central Appraisal District Board of Directors and Compass Bank Dallas Board of Directors. Mr. Wheeler also served on the Addison, Texas City Council for 9 years. In 1999, he was elected mayor of Addison and served in that capacity until 2005. In honor of Mr. Wheeler's civil works, a bridge was dedicated in his honor by the city of Addison. In 2015, the Dallas Business Journal named him CFO of the Year and awarded Dasky Incorporated with Public Company Board of the Year in 2017. In 2018, he received the Texas A&M University Commerce Distinguished Alumni Citation, the university's most distinguished award. We are proud to call Mr. Scott Wheeler an alumnus of Texas A&M University Commerce. Please join me in welcoming my Commerce High School classmate and your commencement speaker, Mr. Scott Wheeler.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Let me get this up here where you can maybe hear me this time. I'm really pleased to be here. When Daryl Peace, our Director of Alumni Relations, called me and asked me if I would be happy to give this address this morning, it caused the same emotion when he called to say you've been named an distinguished alumni of this university, and that was, what the hell took you so long? Let's get going here. I am very honored to follow in the footsteps of some very distinguished speakers at events such as this, and I think back to a time many years ago when one of these world-famous chemistry and geology professors was going to come and speak, and he was such a big shot. He had his own chauffeur. He was coming into town, and his chauffeur had heard this speech countless times and started coaching this professor on how he should give the address. And the professor took a bit of umbrage with said counseling and said, "Hey, if you're so smart, why don't you do it?" The chauffeur said, "Okay." So they pulled over to the side of the road, they changed clothes, the professor put on the hard-billed chauffeur's cap, pulled him into campus, and they both went in to give the speech. And that chauffeur gives the greatest speech you can imagine, and the people are hooting and hollering and standing ovation and throwing their hats in the air. And it was the most successful commencement address that we've had in a long time. But at the end of it, there was a little bit of time left over, so the professor said, "That was such a good speech. Would anyone care to ask any questions?" And one PhD candidate stood up and said, "Yes, sir, I do." Let me ask you this. If a herd of Pliocene-era dinosaurs fell into the crevice of the earth to be covered with salt water and covered over with coral and then sediment and more sediment and more sediment to where eventually petrochemicals, petroleum materials form under the crust of the earth, and you drilled 14,000 feet and went horizontal another 32,000 feet at 4.2.7 viscosity of drilling speed, what would be the pH of said petroleum in the West Texas Permian sand? And the speaker said, "Son, that's about the most simplistic question I believe I've ever heard. I can't believe you're a PhD candidate. I can't believe one of your professors would lead you to ask such a question. It's so simple. My chauffeur in the back of the room can answer that question for you." Forgive me as I speak today. I use these words interchangeably: East Texas State, Texas A&M University Commerce. It's the same place to me. It's a name. You can call me Mike, Jim, Bob, whatever. I'm the same person. This is the same university, so forgive me when I interchange those as I speak. But three things. One other thing before I start. Do we have any veterans with us today? Could you stand, please? Thank you. Thank you. Do we have any first generation to graduate college students with us? Please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Texas A&M University Commerce. This is who we are. We want to talk to you about three things today: family, 6 words, and greatness. Now, I know you've all heard this old adage your entire life. I'll repeat it here for you today. Behind every successful man is a truly astonished mother-in-law. But really, you don't get much anywhere in this life without family. Family is important. I'm honored, thrilled, blessed to have my wonderful child bride, Catherine. I've got 2 great kids, wonderful people, happy to be around them. One of my children is so great. She goes to a very high academic, snooty private high school in North Dallas, and every day in the winter she goes wearing an East Texas State University hoodie sweatshirt. That's a great kid right there. I've brought my family to countless football games, concerts, college of business events. We went to football games when the weather was good, when the weather is bad, when the team was great, when the team was bad. But we've never had more fun at any event than the national championship game in Kansas City. We had a great time. So if anybody here was on that team, thank you. Parents, thank you. But I do want to tell you a little bit more about my family. Both of my parents were professors here. My older brother Greg graduated from here. My older brother Carol graduated from here. My older sister Marilyn came back and got her master's here. My older sister Carol came back and got her master's here. After my father died, my mother remarried a man who, yes, went to East Texas State University, and his only child went to East Texas State University, and 3 of those people married people from East Texas State, and all of those people were unbelievable successful professionals. There's probably 5 doctoral level degrees and 4 master's degrees in there. There are federal prosecutor, full board colonel in the Air Force, dentist, lots of success generated right here. As you know, I serve on the College of Business Board, and I teach adjunct. This university is my family. I want you to see this university as your family too. I want you to have us all have this in common. Parents, whether you went here or not, we want you to see this as your family, and we welcome you to the greater overall family. We want you to come back, we want you to give back, and we want you to love back. I want to switch and talk to you about those 6 words I told you about. When I graduated, my father insisted that I get a college ring. I think just because he didn't think anyone else would believe I actually graduated from college unless I had a ring to prove it. And these words were around me the whole time, but I really didn't pay much attention to them until I started looking at that ring, and it said, ceaseless industry, fearless investigation, and unfettered thought. And I thought, well, that's high and mighty and haughty, but really I got to thinking about it, and it is who we are. That's us. That's how we win. That's who we are. And I want to talk to you about those words a little bit. Ceaseless industry, what does that mean? That means work hard. Frankly, work harder than the next person. Work harder next to the person here and there. Bring the energy. I have hired a lot of graduates from a lot of universities over the years, but I Sure, I have one preference in this university, but I love to hire from this university. The education is great, but the work ethic is special. There's something about this place where people who come here are willing to put in the work. Fearless investigation and unfettered thought, I'm going to put those together. Do what it takes to truly understand the truth, not merely what is presented to you. Once you're there, know the truth for what it is. Fearless investigation, know what it is. Unfettered thought, figure out what to do with it. We all know that emotion and love comes from the heart. No, it doesn't. Your heart pumps blood. Emotion comes from your brain. Know the truth. We all know there's 12 months in a year, 28 days in February, 30 days in April, and 31 days in March. Did anyone ever stop to ask why? Is there a better way? We got any math majors with us? 7 days a week times 4 weeks times 13, 364 days. We could all know the calendar for the next 100 years, but we don't switch. We are what we are because we were, not because what we can be. So once again, we know what we know because we all know. I think back to one of my favorite movies, a movie called Men in Black, where Will Smith is sitting there and he's finally discovered that there's alien life forms living on our planet. And he's trying to figure out how to process all of it. And Tommy Lee Jones looks at him and says, 1,500 years ago, people knew the earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, people knew the earth was flat. Imagine what you can know tomorrow. Me, I started here with a BS in psychology and radio TV, with not the best GPA, by the way. And I worked hard. I worked 2 jobs as long as I could. And when I worked one job, worked longer than anybody else. But you know what? What I was going to do when I got out, I wanted to be a rock and roll musician. I did that for a while. I really did. I played with or opened up for many people your parents have heard of, and none of you have. But I saw things my way, not someone else's way, and somewhere I pivoted. And I helped build several great companies. I've taken companies public on Wall Street. I've created thousands of jobs, traveled the world, been a mayor, president of a public company, and heck, they even named that bridge after me. And through that period of time, 6 words rang true for me: ceaseless industry, fearless investigation, and unfettered thought. It's right there on this staff. It's right there on this podium. It's right there. It's right there on that flag. Think about it, embrace it, and love it. I will tell you, about 1.5 years ago, my business partner, Don Daskey, was honored to receive the Horatio Alger Award. This award is extremely prestigious, and it is awarded in the United States Supreme Court chamber. There's only one event that takes place every year in the Supreme Court chamber that's not a Supreme Court proceeding. It is the award of the Horatio Alger Award. It is for people who began with humble beginnings, but then went on to accomplish something great in their lives, but never forgot to give back to education. People in this include Clarence Thomas, Ronald Reagan, Condoleezza Rice, Mary Kay Ash, Ross Perot, Buzz Aldrin. That year included the former CEO of Walmart, the number 2 man at Berkshire Hathaway, the likely successor to Warren Buffett, Reba McEntire, and my business partner, Don Daskey. The main discussions that went on there were all about these first-generation people to go to college. And scholarship, hard work, and equal opportunity. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? It sounds like us. One of the awardees there that year got up to tell his hard life story from when he was a young man. He grew up most of his life as a young person in an iron lung. His family had to move to be close to where they could get access to an iron lung, and his conditions continued to deteriorate and deteriorate. Eventually, the doctor said, "This isn't working, we should try something else. Why don't you run?" Run? He ran. He eventually ran track at East Texas State University in 1967 and 68. Before he became the world record holder in the 200 meters and eventually a member of the cabinet of George W. Bush. From here. I mention that because there's greatness amongst us. There's greatness in you. There's greatness amongst us. We have world-class musicians, world record holders, world-class academics. We just need to realize and access and accentuate that greatness within us. So think about, I'm going to give you some names from back in the day. Athletics: Wade Wilson, Dudley Slice, Arthur James, Ernest Hawkins, Jerry Lytle. 4 of those we lost this past year. In arts: Jimmy Clark, James King, Chuck McGew, Dwayne Allen. Overall accomplishments: Sam Rayburn, Cavenders, Piles, McDowell, Fernandez. Sam Rayburn was the Speaker of the House longer than anyone else ever, and was the Speaker of the House in one of the most trying times in the history of this country, World War II. And he walked the same halls, many of the same halls that you did. Some of those buildings are still here. There's greatness here. I have a lot of people that touched me personally: Professors Gene Lockhart, Bob Sanders, Merlin Dye, Sam Cochran, Billy Houston, Billy Rowland, Dave Talbot. We have a great team today. John Humphreys, my lifelong friend Alicia Curran, great business dean, Shannon Gibson back here. We have great professors. I like to point out Dale Funderburk was a professor here for 50 years. Think of the impact he had. Dr. Rudin, jury's still out on you. You're new. But actually, the reason I think he is such a great fit, I got to tell you, I looked at his resume when they hired him. Well, I got to say, the guy before him, Dr. Keck, I looked at his resume and I looked at it. That guy's pure valley. He'll never understand Northeast Texas. Boy, was I wrong. I thought he was in for culture shock. We got the culture shock. I looked at his resume and said, a research guy from Idaho? What? He's killing it. I'm telling you, you're doing a fantastic job. And if you want an example of ceaseless industry, fearless investigation, unfettered thought, he's working his tail off. He's trying to see us for what we are, where we're good at and what we're not, and trying to accentuate the good and prop up the not, and doing it with great creativity on how we can address that. Have you seen that Grit to Greatness commercial? I love that thing because I think that's who we are. When we accomplish a lot, with not as much as others have, that's grit to greatness. When we overcome significant obstacles to achieve at a higher level, that's grit to greatness. We have grit to greatness all around us. We are on the edge of greatness. You are on the edge of greatness. We are on the edge of greatness. And I think back to that movie, The Waterboy, where the guy in the back says, "You can't do it." You can do it. So I also think back to when Colby Carthel was hired here. He said A&M Commerce is a sleeping giant. He was right, and he is right. But it's not just athletics. It's all of us. It's all of you. We are a sleeping giant. You are a sleeping giant. You just need to find that within yourself and go be great. It is you. I am so proud of you. I hope you're as proud of yourselves as we are of you. I'm so proud to have graduated from here. I can't even think of all the reasons that I am or should or you should or we have been reasons. I just had to boil it down to the top 10 reasons I'm proud to have graduated from Texas A&M University Commerce, East Texas State. Number 10, just like going to Harvard, I can say I went to school back east. Number 9, it was the perfect place to cram 4 years of college into 6. Number 8, it's a place where I can be a lion, son of a gun, and not get in trouble for it. Number 7, tell me again, when was the last time Tarleton State won a national football championship? Number 6, tell me again, when was the last time A&M College Station won a national football championship? He's not armed. Number 6, because blue and gold looks good on me. Hey, number 4, hey, it's not easy tea anymore like it was when I was here. Number 3, if I went to North Texas, I'd have to wear that ugly green. Number 2, Texas A&M University Commerce just rolls right off your tongue. And the number 1 reason I'm proud to have graduated from Texas A&M University Commerce is because lions are so much more majestic and fierce than javelinas, greyhounds, rams, buffaloes, mustangs, pioneers, roadrunners, green eagles, lumberjacks, bearcats, cardinals, miners, ponies, cougars, raiders, cowboys, sooners, horned frogs, longhorns, and Aggies.
Scott, thanks so much. Thanks for coming out of your shell and telling it the way it is. So I appreciate that. Scott is a great, distinguished alum, a lion, and a great friend. So thank you so much for everything. Can we thank him again? This graduating class includes some students who merit special recognition. Students graduating with academic distinction. The three levels of distinction are summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. The level of attainment is determined by the student's grade point average. The names of these students and the levels of distinction are noted appropriately in your commencement program. Medallions noting the levels of distinction are worn today by these outstanding students. Would these graduates please rise so we may recognize you for your achievements? Congratulations to all of you. I know that Scott mentioned this before, but I'd like to state this again. We are committed to serving our military and veteran students. We are fortunate to have a special group of students graduating in this graduating class who we'd like to commend for their service to our country. Would our military and veteran graduating students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. I wanted to do that because it's important to note that these graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords designating their service to our country. And we would ask that any active military veterans in the audience, as well as faculty and staff, also stand so we can show our appreciation one more time. We are honored that so many family, friends, and special guests can be with us here today to help us celebrate our pride in our graduates. Many of you, I know, will want a permanent record of this event, but for safety reasons and as a courtesy to those around you, we request that you refrain from leaving your seats to take pictures during the actual ceremony. Professional photographers are actually on hand and here in front and will photograph the conferring of each of our graduate degrees. So we now reach the focal point of today's events, the actual conferral of degrees. I now ask Dr. Brent Donham, Dean, College of Science and Engineering, to present the degree candidates. Dr. Donham.
Will the candidates for undergraduate degrees in the College of Business, College of Humanities, Social Sciences and Arts, College of Science and Engineering, College of Agricultural Science and Natural Resources, and the College of Education and Human Services please stand? President Rudin, these candidates have met all the requirements for their particular degree. Therefore, I recommend that their degrees be conferred.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, the Board of Regents, and the Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System, I hereby confer upon you the particular degree to which you are entitled, with all the honors, rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Candidates, when you're directed, please proceed to the stage to receive your degree from President Rudin.
From the College of Business, Christopher Michael Barnett, summa cum laude.
Spiwe Bush, cum laude.
And Collins Campbell.
Jasmine Cortez, cum laude.
Samantha Elise Cooper.
Emily K. Ferry, magna cum laude.
Jonathan Keith DeGarso, summa cum laude.
Hope Marie Greaves.
Landon R. Flannery.
Syed J. Hawk, cum laude.
Taylor Renee Hawkins.
Carolina Cristina Machado, summa cum laude.
Caroline Jameson Jones, cum laude.
William Andrew Miller, cum laude.
Kathleen Foster Miller.
Natalie Morgan Mott, magna cum laude.
Mia C. Mora.
Maria Isabel Ortiz Olalde, magna cum laude.
Luz Ochoa, cum laude.
Desiree L. Perkins.
Katie R. Perea.
Caroline Roberts, summa cum laude.
Taylor R. Postier.
Delvin Tremont Smith, magna cum laude.
Ryan Ann Ross.
Heather D. Taylor.
Angela Michelle Sprigg, magna cum laude.
Yesenia C. Tovar, cum laude.
Brianna Sharon Thomas. Alan D. Wright. Tyler Geis. Now for the College of Humanities, Social Sciences, and Arts, Mia Simone Anderson, cum laude.
James Clayton Bound, summa cum laude.
Gillen S. Boyer.
Nyla J. Boyo.
Katana M. Calhoun.
Christopher Isaac Del Toro, cum laude.
James Holt Irwin.
Forrest Freeman Farrell.
Lauren Dion Nicole Harris.
Kennedy A. Jones Parker.
Ron Edward Luardo Jr.
Azalia Begona Medina Marquez.
Jackson C. Miller.
Tiffany Pearl Oaks.
Rachel G. Parker.
Erica Karina Sanchez.
Ryan Franklin Roberts.
Darius S. Scott.
Rachel Lee Sanders.
Kylie P. Town, cum laude.
Cassidy Park Telon. Boweni J. Weedor. Now for the College of Science and Engineering, Emily Rose Berry, summa cum laude.
Drew J. Batt, summa cum laude. Graduating with honors. Student's thesis advisor was Miss Jennifer Hudson.
Emily K. Boyd.
Felicia Neighborly Boyfio.
Mark Bradshaw.
Angela Jean Butcher.
Shelby Lane Domain, summa cum laude.
Alan Curry, summa cum laude.
Helen E. Hood.
Marquita D. Evans.
Roy Leon.
Eduardo Grimaldi.
Brandy Lee McKelvey, summa cum laude.
Angela K. Hinckley.
Darren Wesley Muffett.
Michaela Brianna Hunter.
Katie Lynn Murphy, cum laude.
Maria Inez Kosteski, magna cum laude.
Jesus Alejandro Rovello, cum laude.
Keisha Bounds Lindsay, cum laude.
Garrett W. Sanders, cum laude.
Tierra Larae McCrakey.
Benjamin Scott Thomas.
Juan Pedro Ramirez.
Tristan Camille Wilkins, magna cum laude.
Casey L. Rullison. Taylor Ann Shep, magna cum laude. William Thomas Spradlin. Brian Earl Taylor. Darrent Wayne White Jr. Eric David Yeager.
And now from the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, Sonia Barrera.
Josh B. Boatman.
Braden L. Halley, magna cum laude.
Susie Kayla Gomez.
Megan Lee Magritte.
Ryan Richard Collenbach.
Shannon N. Park.
Sofia Martinez, magna cum laude.
Shelby Roberts.
Nicholas Jordan Pierce.
Catherine Elaine Zwerstra.
Brianna Dion White, magna cum laude.
And for the College of Education and Human Services, Crystal Lynn King. Rebecca F. King, magna cum laude. Yesenia Alejos.
Tabitha Christine Austin.
Julie Aquino, magna cum laude.
Rico Bailey, summa cum laude.
Janet Ayodeji, cum laude.
Jackson Barlow.
Nima Bebahani.
Savannah L. Bishop.
Justin W. Bolin, magna cum laude. His diploma is being presented by his father, Dr. Bill Bolin, Associate Professor of English and Philosophy.
Kenyon Wayne Boswell, summa cum laude.
Vivian Lee Bridges, magna cum laude.
Benjamin Ross Brooks.
Sylvia L. Wade Broyles.
Delaney Gabrielle Bunselmeyer.
Cheyenne Lee Camacho, magna cum laude.
Neil A. Cardwell, cum laude.
Andrea A. Carrasco, cum laude.
Samantha Ray Carter, summa cum laude.
Lindsay J. Compton.
Chelsea Marie Cheek, cum laude.
Holly D. Cowden.
Alexandra C. Cotton, cum laude.
Giselle Barbosa.
Chandler Richard Crane.
Crystal A. Kreider, cum laude.
Ana L. Cruz.
Ashley N. Cunningham.
Dustin James Daniel.
Jordan C. Davis, cum laude.
Tambria Michelle Dennis.
Natanya, don't.
Rayana Tao Dia, cum laude.
Nitanya Dome.
Latoya Rose Dooley, magna cum laude.
Anita Jane Dupree, cum laude.
Valerie Ann Edmondson.
Kaylee A. Elk.
Marissa Christine Evans.
Nicholas C. Foster, cum laude.
Matthew James Garrett.
Lisbeth Garcia, cum laude.
Andrea Garcia, cum laude.
Vanessa Joanne Garza.
Tierra J. Giles.
Nathaniel J. Gregg.
Nyla Alexandra Gomez Salinas, magna cum laude, graduating with honors. The student's thesis advisor was Dr. Yvonne Villanueva Russell.
Jessica L. Hardin, magna cum laude.
Carson Michelle Griffin.
Ashley Kate Hecker.
Tammy S. Hayden, cum laude.
Taylor G. Hervey.
Devin D. Harris.
Gamil Tijuana Homer Messina, summa cum laude.
Joseph LaCoy Herman II, summa cum laude.
Shelby Lee Johnson.
Whitney Teresa Jean Hohenberger, summa cum laude.
Haley Madison Kelly.
Mark Ryan Hasso, cum laude.
Haley Dawn King, magna cum laude.
Maria K. Johnson, magna cum laude.
Keely Lee, magna cum laude.
Addison Destiny Jones.
Gabrielle Renee Laredo.
Baylor Christian Lanford, cum laude.
Ilika Alexandria Luster.
Sabrina L. Lewis, cum laude.
Allie N. Mars.
Donellen Therese Lowe.
Nadine Indeba Masemo, summa cum laude.
Mason K. Maker.
Terry Lynn Helen McCoy, summa cum laude.
Stephen Nicholas Martinez.
Ashley Marie McKilvery, magna cum laude.
Rihanna Nicole Mask.
Rebecca Ann Meadows, summa cum laude.
Krista Edwards McDaniel, summa cum laude.
Lacey Lynn Mireles, cum laude.
I'm on Roy the fourth.
Madison T. McLean.
Edward James Monroy IV, summa cum laude. Graduating with highest honors. Student's thesis advisor was Dr. Block and Dr. Wachida.
Tiffany Medrick.
Karina Murillo, summa cum laude.
Jordan A. Mitchell, summa cum laude.
Cecily Marie Noors, magna cum laude.
Nima Sania Muhammad.
Rachel Emily Nelson, cum laude.
Austin Estevan Murphy.
Mariah May Oliver.
Tristan E. Nelson, magna cum laude, graduating with high honors. The student's thesis advisor was Dr. Monica Tenhunen.
Arlan Osorio, cum laude.
Dylan R. Nors.
Katrina A. Pachuta.
Denise Renee Olson, magna cum laude.
Sakura Perkins.
Abigail C. Owens, magna cum laude.
Ronald Allen Polk.
Reginald Gene Parker Jr., magna cum laude.
Joan Preciado, cum laude.
Lindsay Lane Phillips, magna cum laude.
Carlos Javier Ramirez.
Rachel Ann Penny, summa cum laude.
Paul E. Regalado, cum laude.
Tracy Polk, cum laude.
Teresa Marie Roberson.
Kristen H. Puckett, magna cum laude.
Lilia Edith Ruiz, magna cum laude.
Karina Milagros Rivera.
Alberto Sandoval Jr.
Blanca Olivia Rodriguez Rosas, magna cum laude.
Amber D. Seagroves.
Darwin Sanchez, cum laude.
William L. Sheftall, summa cum laude.
Josephine Segovia.
Crystal Noel Simmons, cum laude.
Alex R. Shiloh, summa cum laude.
Angela Cornelia Smith.
Tristan Slaughter.
Tyra Simone Smith.
Taylor Annette Smith.
Brooke A. Stone, cum laude.
Varice Smith III.
D'Angelo M. Streeter.
Colby Thrash.
Elizabeth Teresa, summa cum laude.
Angela Rosanna Urisa.
Snooky Tidwell, magna cum laude.
Brittany M. Vega, magna cum laude.
Debbie M. Valadez.
Samantha Grace Wagner.
David L. Vanneman, summa cum laude.
Jenna R. Wallace, cum laude, graduating with honors. The student's thesis advisor was Dr. Barbara Tucker.
Lainey T. Weiss.
Jordan D. Wayman.
Andrew James Walton, magna cum laude.
Aaron J. Wilcox, magna cum laude.
Hannah Leanne Ward.
Trenace Williams, magna cum laude.
Rosina Will. Cynthia A. Wilburn, magna cum laude.
Again, congratulations. I have such a good time talking to you all up here when you come across the stage, and I would give anything to hear all your stories. But just a moment I have with you, thank you for sharing that with me. The heart of any university is the faculty and staff who give it life. Faculty and staff, including marshals and members of the platform party, would you please stand to be recognized? Now, please join me in recognition of the A&M Commerce Ceremonial Brass who provided the music for today's ceremony. The brass ensemble will accompany us as we sing the Alma Mater, led by Dr. Brock Johnson. The words are printed on the back of the program and also inside the graduate's diploma covers. At the conclusion of the ceremony of the conclusion of the Alma Mater, we ask that you remain standing until the recessional has exited the facility, and we ask the graduates and faculty to continue in the recessional march until you reach the doors. Thank you for joining us today. Congratulations, Dr. Johnson.
songs of praise thy children singing to thy memory dear. Alma Mater,